Hey you guys, it's Vikeejeah. So it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Somewhat. I mean, it has been raining, so we're gonna work with what we have. I think this is the best lighting I've had in a while. Anywho, got my third Blitz Astro Quad from Pat McGrath in the mail yesterday. And so I swatched it last night. I gagged and I said, "Oh my God, I gotta finesse a look for work." And so I'm dressed for work. We're gonna take this bad boy out, and I'm pairing it with Chrissy, which I showed you guys in my haul. Somebody's up. No, it's not. Thought I was gonna be able to do this, y'all. Thought I was gonna be able to finesse it before she woke up. But it's all good. Look at this, y'all. Y'all. I'm so excited. Like, this is the prettiest thing ever. So I'm gonna use this, and I picked up the Juvia's Place Coral palette. Hey there. Thank you. I'm actually going platinum. I'm gonna get a lot lighter next week. I'm very excited. I'm also tinting the brows. So, but yeah, I'm loving the blonde. I'm loving the reaction to the blonde. It's really fun. I'm loving it. So, I tried the Camel palette from Natasha Denona yesterday. I love it. And maybe that's because I'm used to warm tones. I think I need to take my time with it and figure it out. So I'm gonna use, what am I gonna use today? I'm gonna use some shades from, well, this was beautiful. I used the tan palette and from Natasha Denona. So I'm gonna use this again today just because there's a bronze color in here that I think is really good for what I'm trying to do today. And what else? I want to maybe incorporate the Juvia's Place Coral palette. We'll see. Now, yesterday I tried out the Hydro Grip, right? With the Pat McGrath powder, and I felt like it darkened the powder too much because it was just so wet. So I'm going to use my tried and true today with a little bit of this in my T-zone, and I'm going to use some of the Skin Tune Blur in with the Pat McGrath foundation just to give it a little viscosity, if you will. Tablet. Do you hear what she's saying? Tablet. Oh, the baby's smart. Good girl. Very good communicator for her age, I want to tell you. Busting out the bronzer. And I used this pomade for my brows that I am planning to use when I dye my brows. And it did lighten them a little bit because they're still black, but it lightened them just a touch. So I'm going to use this again. And I liked it. I think I need a pen, like a pencil equivalent or a powder or something, so I can do a lighter brow on the days where I'm not doing a full beat. But yeah, I like that color. There was a young lady at the Natick Mall that helped me pick that out at their Sephora. She was really cute and sweet. Listen to me saying young lady. I'm turning 35 in 2 weeks. Oh, mercy. Okay, so I feel like if I can't find transition shades in the Coral palette, I still have my Safari palette from Natasha. So I'm going to take that out too. And let me tell y'all something. If you didn't, she's about to be loud as heck. Baby, turn it down a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Turn it down. This came with the Jackie Aina blogger edition, or I forgot what they called this, like limited edition setup or whatever. This came with that, and this thing holds a lot of stuff. I love her. Let me get this girl to turn down this tablet. Baby, turn the tablet down. Oh, she got her hands full. Yeah, turn it down a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Got our clothes picked out already. I have been busy this morning. So yeah, like I said, I've already done my skin prep. Let me know if you guys want to update a skincare video because a lot has changed. So I've got a lot of natural light coming in this way and like none coming this way, but it should be all right. We're not focused on that part of things, I don't think. I just want to get ready and go. I got some time though, so I don't have to rush. I have about an hour, which is plenty of time these days because I only need a half an hour to do my makeup these days, so I'm getting more efficient. Shout out to that. All right. This never fails me. It doesn't matter what I'm using. It just doesn't fail. So, the best. I've been using this for years. I feel like this is my maybe 4th bottle of it. And then I'm just going to use this in the T-zone. I don't ever need a full size of this because when I tell y'all I only use it right there, and it doesn't take that much to make it work, so there we go. And then you just pat it in the rest of the way. And this will keep me oil-free. I gotta take my allergy medicine. I almost forgot. Wow, sniffling and stuff. Good. Let me take my allergy medicine because I do not want to mess up my makeup, you guys. Too much effort to get this together. Come on. There it is. Yes, it's right. There it is. All right, we're good. Nasal spray all together. Got my little mirror here. All right, we're ready to rock. So, I have taken a cue from Pat McGrath. No, I didn't. I took the cue from Jackie when she reviewed the Pat McGrath foundation, right? You know how she always powders with the Laura Mercier before she puts her foundation on for a little bit of extra coverage and to give her a little bit of mattification, right? So I got the powder that goes with the Pat McGrath foundation. Let me tell y'all something. This gives you coverage. This right here may as well be like a powder foundation. I was like, woo, yesterday with that coverage, honey. But I did find that it turned a little dark with a more like a stickier primer. Goodness, can't find my words today. So this is deep 4. I could have gone with 3. I always overestimate. This is deep 4, and what I'm gonna do instead of using the beauty sponge that I used yesterday, I'm gonna use a powder brush because it's a very fine powder, but it gives a lot of coverage, man, like a lot. And I'm gonna like do this, pat it down, and then I'm just gonna stamp it on. And I'm just gonna take my time with it because, like I said, I don't have to rush today, so I can really kind of focus on getting a really good complexion application today. And I just want it to, because I love the consistency of the Pat McGrath foundation, but it doesn't give me enough coverage for my more hyperpigmented areas. So I need the powder to act as my additional coverage. And it works. And this made my foundation last all day yesterday. It was so pretty. And I love how skin-like the foundation is. So I'm just going to put it all over. Let me just show you guys the difference here in the lighting, like straight on. You see what I'm saying? Like the blur that I'm getting on this side. It's good, right? It just gives a little like filtered blur. And if you use a sponge, you get even more coverage, like a damp sponge. But just keep in mind, it will darken the powder if you add moisture. I'm just mostly concentrating this in my more pigmented areas of my face. This powder has a red undertone, and then the foundation that I got has a more golden undertone, and that's how I end up balancing it to match my skin tone, because my skin tone is a warm neutral. So it's in between both of those shades. So my shade in the Pat McGrath foundation is number 26. I could go with 27 as well. They're pretty close. Ooh, so, oh, brush head is killing. You know, I'm gonna let it slide because I've had this sucker for 4 years. With a little reprieve. Number 61. Stuck to my lip balm. I think I've had a good time. Okay. So again, I'm just stamping this in, and then I'm gonna move on to the actual liquid foundation. A little bit more, and then ready to rock. And just whatever's left on the nose. Alright, I'm liking that. If you like a light coverage, I swear you can go with this powder as a foundation. It is phenomenal. And it comes in 5 shades. I would err on the lighter side because, like I said, it deepens when it touches your skin. So if you think by looking at it online, oh, I'm a 4, go with a 3. I'm thinking of even purchasing the 3. Alright, so I used this brush yesterday for the foundation, so I'm just going to do it again. Here it is. The Pat McGrath foundation in number 26. Yeah, I'm liking this already. This is better than yesterday already. Comes with a pump, thank goodness. I'm just going to put 2 squirts is all it took for yesterday. I might use a 3rd, depending on how much coverage I'm getting. This is like 75% of what's on my hand. Now this is going to marry with the more red undertone. It's going to tone itself down, and then you guys are going to see like a really, oh, just, oh, so beautiful. This brush is another Sephora Pro. Let me just take a look. I think it's a diffuser. Yeah, it's the Core Diffuser from Sephora Pro, number 94. Very, very nice brush. It's like a stippling brush and a flat top kabuki got married. It's very, very nice. So if you like those, the effect that you get with those two, you'll really like this brush. Because it deposits and it doesn't move it around, and then the stippling action really does what it says. It diffuses it, like it blurs it, and you don't miss out on coverage. So I love it. You know, I need the coverage, y'all. I need it. I'm gonna add concealer, so I'm not gonna stress too much about my under eye area, but let me just show y'all what this looks like after the powder and 1 layer of foundation. Because a lot of people, when this foundation first came out, they were like, oh, you know, I love the finish of it, but it's not enough coverage, because it is a light to light medium, which you can possibly build up to medium. But you know, for $68, people were like, oh, I want full coverage and all of that. If you make the investment of the powder, then you end up with this. Do y'all see what I'm talking? This is walk out the house right now. Tell me it ain't. This is walk out the house right now. I could just do this, put on a balm, mascara, do your brows if you want to. I don't really feel like I have to. And then just go out the house. Like, this is good. And the match. Get into that match. You gotta play a little bit of chemist, you know. But after watching Jackie Aina, I'm like fully aware of my color theory. At least for myself. You know. If you're an in-between, you just have to play with the whole like warms and cools. I love this finish. I'm just like blown by this finish. I'm not surprised, because she's like a world-renowned makeup artist who focuses on like skin-like finishes and stuff. So this is what you should expect from her. but like I am, and it's not 100% blocking every single flaw, but it's enough to where I feel confident to move forward with my look. You know, like I don't even feel like if you wanted to leave the house for the day and just wanted to look your best self, I feel like I said, you could stop right here. And I don't have that in other foundations. None of my other foundations do that. Even Born This Way. Like if I put on Born This Way, I'm too much of a blank canvas. I have to build up some dimension, but I don't lose my dimension with this foundation. I feel like this turned out really beautiful, and I really could just throw on some mascara, a lip, and dip. So yeah, $68 is steep. This is probably the most I've ever spent on a foundation, but I feel like it's worth it. Like, I just think it's so bomb. And it lasts all day long. And it has skincare in it. It has skincare in it, so it's kind of like a twofer. All right, so we've got the base, right? I'm going to move forward with my eyes. I'm going to move into the eyes. I'm not doing too much. Like I said, let me take a look at this palette and see if I want to use it. It's pretty. I got this for $20 at Ulta. This is really cute. I don't know if you've had a chance to take a look. But I think with the Astro Quad, I just need a little bit of something. Just some transition shades. So let me see what's going to work. I think this one might be a little too orange. Yeah, it's too orange. And this shade. I can't even see them really. I think this deep shade is nice. Wow, it looks totally different on camera. I think that shade right there, I don't know. I feel like it's too warm. It's too warm for what I want to do. Let me show you guys where I'm going with this. So, in this palette right here from Natasha, it's the Tan Bronze Glow. There's a cream that you can use to kind of punch up a highlight. It's like a base for a highlight, right? Right above it is what they're calling the bronzer. Now, obviously, that ain't bronze in my dark skin. It just isn't. But it's really great for building a transition shade because it matches my skin tone completely. So I think that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And then for a deeper crease color, I'm just going to defer to this Thorn shade in this palette. That one right there, and maybe even just a touch of that. I think that'll work. Now, I've been losing my mind in I have been losing my mind in these Sephoras. I'm not even gonna front with y'all. I have been bugging out in Sephora lately. Like, I need to scale back for real. And they're about to have that sale that I love around my birthday. So I am going to take a little bit of a step back and see what I get for my birthday as far as like people showing me love in the form of gift cards. And then that will determine for me what I end up actually spending. Now, I got the majority of what I want from the Pat McGrath website. They have Affirm, which is a pay in installments for your purchase kind of thing, and you pay monthly. So I think I'm spending like $150 a month on my purchase for the next until the end of the year, basically. See how this isn't changing anything? It's just giving me like a nice base, and I don't want my little flappy folds and stuff to crease, so it's just setting that area, not changing anything, which is exactly what I need. If I want some dimension, I'll just put my bronzer in there. Yep, she's still watching cartoons. All right, I gotta show you these colors because I'm losing my mind. These colors are so stunning. She saved the best for last. Okay, I'm gonna swatch these for you. We've got, let me look at my little chart here. This is Beyond Bronze. This one right here is Beyond Bronze. And it almost matches my skin. I'm going to swatch them all and then I'm going to show you. Rose Quartz is right next to it. Rose Quartz is the pink Like the truly pink shade right there. Oh my god, look at that. Okay. Then this duochrome right here. Whoo child. This duochrome is called Astral Rose Orchid, honey. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so pretty. It's got golds, it's got pinks, it's got purples. Just love it. And then let me just clean off. I'll use my thumb for the last one. It's called Antique Gold number 2. Antique Gold 002. And it has a like green reflect in it. I'm gonna pick up the camera again for you guys because you just gotta see this. You just have to. Do you see that bronze up there, y'all? I love it. I think what I want to do is use the bronze mainly and then touch it with that that duochrome. I think that's what I want to do today. I don't want to do too much on the eye because I want to do a bold lip. So I don't know if I want to do a bold or a neutral. I'm just like playing. I'm literally just playing. Playing around in makeup. So then I think, because I love this bronze palette too, I'm going to use the cream base right here as a base to put this bronze shade on top of. I think that will be really pretty. So let's do that. I'm just going to do it with my fingers. Okay. And then I may as well just use my other finger to, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh my god. All I need is a little, child, hold up. Y'all gotta see this, y'all gotta see this. Do you see that? That is insane. That is purely, gag. That's gag worthy. That is so beautiful. I haven't done my concealer, thank goodness, because I got some down on my lower lash line. I'm bugging out. That's so pretty. It's so easy. It's so easy. Boom. And then just to give it a little extra something, that duochrome. Boom, right in the center. Just boom, right in the center. And then diffuse that. Diffuse that. Yeah, that's fabulous. Smooth out the edges. There's some cough medicine for her in the, yeah. I just want something soft today, you know? Don't drop over now. Don't drop over it. So I'm going to take, yeah, I'm going to take Storm in this big old mirror in here and just give myself a little bit more crease action, a little bit more depth. Boom. This is really, really pretty. I'm bugging out. Like in a good way. That gave me just enough more. Thorn from the Safari palette. Diffuse it up. Diffuse it up. Okay. And then I want to like clean up the fact that I added some to the bottom. I did not mean to. Actually, scratch that. I'm going to use a concealer brush and just put some concealer down there. Just a little bit. And I mean a teeny tiny bit, y'all. Okay, sorry. This little brush right here is really, really nice. And usually I don't like the travel brushes that you get with your Rouge gift. This was like the last Rouge gift that was an actual, like, tangible thing where you couldn't just choose what you wanted. But this is really nice. Like, it does an amazing job. It really diffuses the product, and I've been using it for my concealer routine. It's small enough to get in those nooks and crannies, and really, it's an airbrush, so it disperses softly. And when I tell y'all I'm just using a drop, and this is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in 12. My current favorite concealer, because it gives me just enough brightness, not too much at all. I also I don't remember if I added anything yesterday underneath my eyes as far as like lower lash smoking out kind of thing. I think I just put in some liner to tight line, and that was it. But I want to add something brightening on the inner corners, so I don't know what I'm going to use though. Then I'm going to use the rest of this on my nose. That's it. Yeah, that's good. Just a drop, man. I know I'm saying that over and over, but I really did just put a drop. So now I'm going to set that with the Laura, like the original Laura, but I only buy the travel size because I only put it under my eye. I don't see the point going any further than that. Extremely light set, because I'm loving this skin-like look, you guys. I am loving how skin-like the finish is. Tiny set on the nose. Alright. What I do with here it is. Coconut white. Get these swatches off my hand. Welcome back, y'all. Let's put this. So I didn't end up using the Nubian palette. I'll use it at some point though. Alright, y'all, here's where we are. And I think I want to add some of this gold. It's like a cream and a... I think I used this. Try it out. Oh yeah, that brightened it up. Oh, that's perfect. I didn't even want a lot, so this is exactly what I needed. How pretty. Yeah, that brightened exactly enough. I don't want to go crazy today. I just don't. For highlight of my cheeky cheeks, I want to use the Astro card. Let's see how we do. I want to use this duochrome again. Before I set my face and all that good stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so doggone pretty. Did you guys see that new blush palette from NARS for the holidays? Guess who's copping that? No questions asked, honey. This is very sparkly all by itself. Like, you don't even need to set this. I don't know if I should have done this. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Oh my god. It's Blitz Astral Orchid. Right here. This one right here. That's what I just used. That is so sparkly and cute. Okay. I also, speaking of sparkly, again, want to take this tan palette and use this on my nose. Yeah, man. High beams. I'm going to add it to this. A little more gold, why not? Okay, so that's all of that. Blush. What am I doing for blush, man? This is freaking clutch. This is my favorite one out of all three, and I have all three. What am I doing for blush? I think I'm going to do Snapdragon from Becca. It's my favorite right now. Put that down, and I have my little kit, which I reorganized recently. Had to, because it was getting out of hand. Let me take I'm using 2 mascaras these days, y'all. Hourglass and Pat McGrath. It is amazing. I'm gonna get my clear brow gel and my liner from Pat McGrath, my gel liner for my waterline. Let's see what else. I said I was coming in here for blush. Woo! That's Nightingale and Snapdragon. Here we are. Snapdragon from Becca for the blush. Let me grab a blush brush. And this color is really, really pretty. It's got a little bit of gold sheen to it as well. What do I want to use for blush today? My airbrush. I was going to use the Natasha blush palette, but I feel like I have enough cream on my face, you know? Alright. I'm just going to slowly build it up. All of my brushes have recently been washed. Like 2 days ago. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to let the sparkle be the standout today. I'm not going to go too ballistic. I am going to overdo the blush just because I know it fades throughout the day.
Don't touch it.
And I'm going to try really hard, y'all.
Don't touch it. You don't share now.
I am recording. You're yelling at the baby while I'm recording. Anywho.
Mama.
Yes, Nala. Are you seeing Mama in the pictures?
Mama. Mama.
Yes, Mama.
Daddy.
Nala will be 21 months next week, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and spray now. And it gives me the perfect excuse to bust out this thing right here. She is. Thank you so much. Urban Decay All Nighter is what I just sprayed on. I got it in a sample bag. This is the Patrick Ta fan. I was just being extra, y'all. You don't need this. You can use a piece of paper. You can use your church fan. Okay. I was being extra. I saw it in the Sephora on my way out. I said, ooh, let me go ahead and cop that real quick. That's all. This is not a must-have. I don't even feel like I want to add like contour or anything today. I really don't. But I might. Just because it's, you know, I got bronzer sitting out here. Do I want to do that? Do I want contour? I do have my contour palette right here. See, this is why I end up taking a long time. It's already... We're already like almost 40 minutes into this video. And I'm sitting here being extra. Alright, that looks good. That looks good.
Laundry day.
Alright. So, I'm gonna... What am I doing next? I'll do my brows next. And I feel like I used... Yeah, I did. Alright. I used this yesterday to do my brows. I know I have a brush from ABH that I could use. So let me find that. Okay. This one right here. And this shade, this is the Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown from ABH. Little spoolie from ABH, number 12 brush. It's the eyebrow brush on one side and spoolie on the other. And this is, I'm just gonna, you know, get the brows together real quick. I'm gonna zoom in with my magnified side. You know, something that I tried the other day that worked really well, so I'm gonna try it again. Look at this. I took a Q-tip, and you can use micellar water. I'm just using some antibacterial gel. And I just took the makeup off my brows. This will allow whatever you're trying to put there to stand out. And so you're not like fighting against the foundation. Like, look at that. Let's get that off, shall we? Get that off the brow because it's not needed. And this works especially well when you have such a great match for your foundation. So you don't even see the difference. And then brush through your brows. And fill in the sparse areas with your pomade. And it was suggested to me to just build this up. Start at the end and then bring it forward. Yeah. I'm starting to think I want to, you know, I haven't gotten into like threading and stuff, but I'm thinking that I would want to just maybe tweeze a little bit or something. Just on the underside. Just on the underside of my brow to give me a little more shape there. This is such a perfect fill. I like this color, man. I like it a lot. It's, you know, let me just see if I can get you guys close. Baby, you can take that brush, okay? Now, you see the brush?
Mama.
Mama is painting.
Okay, so you see how like it's just filled in nicely, and then this one's a little sparse and whatever. I like that because I already have brows, man. I don't need to go crazy, you know. I don't need to do a whole lot. And this brush right here is nice and stiff, so it really gives you them hair like strokes that you need. I just want to see something.
What?
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 Please don't dip your brush in the pomade. You want some makeup?
Yep.
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 Not my powder brush, baby. That costs too much. You can play with this right here. You can play with this right here. Go ahead and get your eyes together. Put it on your eyes. Y'all see her being cute. You say hi, baby? Okay. I'm just finishing up.
Ice.
Eyes. Yes, baby.
Out.
You gotta stay. Let me cover up. I don't want you to come over here, honey. Stay right there, okay? So we're almost done.
Mama.
I am so quick with my brows. It's not even funny. No, no, honey. Just the brush that I gave you, okay? This one right here. Mm-hmm. I had this dream when I was pregnant with Nala that she, like, I kept catching her in my makeup room at different ages. I don't know if I told this story before, but it was a dream that, like, I had my own makeup room, and I caught her in there around this age first. And I said, Nala, come on, I already told you, no playing in mommy's makeup, okay? And she had, like, lipstick in her hair. And then the next time I caught her, she was about maybe, like, 7 or 8 years old. And she had blush. And then the next time I caught her, she was about maybe 13. And she had on, like, a red lip already. And it was, like, nice, you know, like, perfectly done. And then the last time I caught her, I let her stay in the room because she was, like, 18 or something. And she was about to go out or something like that, like 18, 19 years old. It was really cute. I love that dream. And this was before she was born, so I couldn't see her face. I didn't know what she looked like. Baby, come back a little bit, please. All right. I couldn't see her face, so I didn't really know what she looked like, but it was like I was constantly catching my dog. It was a girl, you know, because I knew what I was having by then. And I never forget that dream, so it makes me really happy to see her interested in what I'm doing. And I don't want to, like, discourage her from trying, so that's why I give her my little travel size brush there. And I'm thinking about getting her own little, like, brush set. Maybe a travel brush set or something. Oh, that looks great. Yeah, that looks awesome. Okay. Yep, go ahead. Here. You want to use this eye brush? Go ahead, Spoon. Just don't touch me with it. We'll be all right. Step back, please. Right here. Mommy needs this space right here. I'm also cleaning as I go because I'm going to need to put all this away in about 20 minutes. All right. To finish off the eyes with a little Pat McGrath gel liner in black coffee. And we're just going to tight line. All right. Don't you open that. No way. Remember Mommy said just play with the brushes?
Huh?
Splash. You don't want that one? You don't want this one either, I guess. Here, you want this one? You want to try this one? Bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Bless you. Hold up now. This needs sharpening. I hope she doesn't use that brush. I want to destroy it. I gotta take a risk because I don't want to keep telling her no. Don't touch this, don't touch this. Then she'll just keep looking for things to touch. That looks okay. Alright, so I was gonna use that brush to hold my water line down a little bit. And I'm just doing it softly. You can totally do this deep, like add a lot more color. I just needed to, I haven't been doing lashes even though I have them. It's weird. I just wanted to add a little dimension, a little depth, if you will. And mascara. So here's why I use two mascaras. I tried to use this Pat McGrath on both my upper and lower lashes, and it did not work. I looked like raccoon by the end of the day. But it absolutely slays my upper lashes to the point where I just can't live without it. It makes my real lashes separate and gives me a lot of length, which I like. In addition to that, we're trying something new today for the first time. I finally got my hands on the Surratt Beauty eyelash curler. So we're going to use that today to curl my lashes before applying the mascara. It comes in a really beautiful box, which I did get rid of because I'm not going to use it. So I don't like keeping it, you know? But it comes in this really pretty pouch. And it's beautiful. Like, look at that. It's so pretty. Little Surratt Beauty tag. It comes with an extra little rubber thing as well. So alright. That is a noticeable difference. Let me do one more again. Wow, they're already curled so much that I have to actually make it. Okay, well, let me leave her alone now. I haven't used lash curlers a lot, so I don't have a lot to compare it to tell you whether or not it's like the best thing I ever used in my life. But it did do what it was supposed to do. So there's that. So I use caution on my lower lashes because it adds volume and it dries quickly. That way I don't have to worry about smudging and raccoon eyes by the end of the day. This lengthens and it just gives me almost a false lash effect to where I don't even feel like I have to put them on. And I don't have long lashes, y'all. I have like medium length lashes. So this is the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. And I am just gonna coat the top of the lash first and then go right on ahead and do it the way I always do it, which is from root to end. I take my sweet time and I make sure I coat every lash and I wiggle a little bit to encourage the separation. I'm going to show you guys the difference between one eye and the other after the first coat dries. You should get all of them together, honey. All of them. Whoa. All right. Okay. I'm gonna bring y'all in for the real thing so you can see what I'm talking about. Do y'all see that noticeable difference? I didn't add any liner to the top waterline at all. It just looks full, y'all. Y'all see that, right? Please tell me you see that. Because that's good stuff. That is good stuff. Sick. I'm like such a little mascara snob these days. Oh, hi. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That orange envelope is from Easy Pass. I drove through a toll to go to the Natick Mall. So, and that is, in addition to curling my lashes, which I think I like. I like it. I will definitely continue to do that. Okay. Alright. And I usually try to get the top of my lashes because they get makeup on them. When I'm doing my eyeshadow, I tend to get a little bit on there. Okay, my love. My BB's home, so now I can do this in peace. I've been thinking about trying out those lash enhancers, like Latisse and similar products. Have any of you used them? And if you did they work? I'm curious, like, if it's worth the investment to give myself a little bit more life. Alright. I could totally use lashes. Like, I could put them on. And I feel like since I have about 20 minutes, I probably should. Because I have the iconic lights. And I want to try them out. But I also don't want to mess up my brows. And if it has a band, I don't want to have to worry about that either. I don't know. Somebody comment, let me know if you think I should put on some falsies. I'm going to use a little brow gel on my brows, and then I'll do my lower lash mascara. I really like this pomade color, man. Good. Lower lash mascara. I forgot to put the Skin Tune Blur into the Farsali. I forgot to put it into the foundation. And I didn't need it. Not bad. Okay, lower lash mascara. And then we can focus on lips. And we out of here. Let's see if I can do it again. I didn't get any on my actual under eyes, so let's see if I can do that again. And so you should have matched. That looks really good, man. Alright. So there is that. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do bronzer, but I don't think I need it. I don't think I need contour. I just feel like I look fine. You know, just fine. Blotting off my lip balm, and I'm just gonna go in with the OG MAC Chestnut. I'm putting on a nude lip today. I've just been feeling a nude lip lately. I was gonna do like a deep lip, like an orchid or a red or something. Do you think I should? Should I do something? If somebody, if somebody commented already, can you do it again of whether or not I should do the lashes? Because I didn't get to see it. It goes away so fast. I'm looking out for it. Okay. So yeah, there's cork, and then I'm going to show you the other lips that I was considering. That would be Prissy. It's 95. Is that 95? Yeah, G4 that's flash. Yeah. All right, so here's what I'm considering. I'm going to swatch them all. And this is the last thing I need to do unless I end up doing lashes. This right here is a red. It's called Elson, Universal Red. Want the color. Here's the swatch. This is Chrissy. It's a nude, a very light nude with a pink undertone. And then this here is Deep Orchid, which is a magenta that leans more towards purple. These are all matte trance formula from Pat McGrath. Let's get a good look at them. My nose is running, my goodness. Okay, so those are the colors. All right, and I'm just going to clean that off. And then you tell me which one you like. Orchid one, Deep Orchid, Prissy, or Elson. Oh, they stain too. They really get edgy, huh? Is her bag ready, honey? Like whatever you're gonna bring for her bag with food and all that? Is that okay? Something is deep. Just putting her ring on a bracelet or something. I'll get a little blinged out. Let me do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is that thing from? Oh, it's my fragrance. Okay, these are the other two. Do you guys want me to do like a video on these? Let me know. I was thinking about doing a full like holiday collection video. I have most of the stuff, but my lipsticks, I ordered 2 more lipsticks and they're not here yet. So when those come in, I'll definitely, you know, do that for you guys. I'm not seeing the chat. I'm sorry if you guys are. Let me see. Let me see if I can actually see the chat. Okay, got it. Okay, I haven't seen anything since the highlighter comment. So, oh, you guys, I'm thinking I want to do the orchid instead, like Deep Orchid. Ooh, or the red. You know what? I haven't even worn the red yet. Let me do red. I want to do the red, y'all. Classic red. Because nothing else is truly popping on this makeup look, you know? cute, right? Okay. There it is. All done. I'm going to give my hair a little zhuzh. And I'm just going to get some of this makeup out of the hairline a little bit. About to make a huge mess. Okay, so that's the look, y'all. That's the look with the Astro Blitz quad, y'all. I'm feeling real sexy. Lots of patty pat on my face here. We got foundation from Pat. We got lip from Pat. We got eyes by Pat. You know, she look cute, right? I feel like she look cute. That lip liner did a little something. It gave it a little bit of vamp. All right, you guys. So this is the look. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. And don't forget to subscribe if you are not yet a J-Bay. I will be back Sunday. I don't know if that will actually end up being a live or if I'll attempt to record. But either way, I'll be back to introduce you guys to the McGrath holiday collection. I should have everything. And yeah, that's going to be it. I got to get to work and I'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.